In today's video, we're going to be diving deep into one of the most common coins in your pocket, the 1994 1-cent coin. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, you might be shocked by what we're going to uncover today. We'll look at its fascinating history, the story behind its design, its value over time, and most importantly, the surprising worth of a 1994 1-cent coin if you know where to look. Don't be fooled by its tiny size. This coin could be worth much more than you think. Let's get started. To understand the significance of the 1994 1-cent coin, we first need to step back and explore its history. The 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, has been a staple of American currency for centuries. First introduced in 1793, the penny was designed by none other than the famous engraver Robert Scott. Over the years, the design has changed, with several different versions of the penny being issued. But let's talk about the 1994 penny in particular. In 1994, the 1-cent coin was still made from a copper-plated zinc composition, which is how it's been for most of the 20th century. If you look closely at the front, you'll see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, which has been featured on the penny since 1909. This design was created by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, and it remains largely unchanged to this day. On the reverse, we see the familiar Union Shield design, which was adopted in 2010. However, in 1994, the reverse was still the classic wheat ears design, which was in use from 1909 until 1958. The 1994 penny also has a mint mark, indicating where it was produced, either in Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a penny. What role does it play in the economy? Well, the penny has a surprisingly important place in U.S. history and commerce. While the value of the penny might seem small, it's a symbol of the nation's economic system and the intricate balance of currency. In fact, while the 1-cent coin accounts for a small fraction of transactions, it's still vital for pricing and inflation calculations. In 1994, pennies were produced in large numbers, alongside other coins, as the U.S. Mint continued its efforts to ensure an adequate supply of small change. At that time, the penny was still made primarily of copper and zinc, making it affordable for the mint to produce. But there's one crucial detail you need to know about the 1994 penny that could surprise you. Alright, let's talk about the real kicker. How much is the 1994 penny actually worth today? Let's be clear. If you find a 1994 penny in your pocket, it's worth, well, 1 cent. But here's where things get interesting. While most pennies aren't worth much more than their face value, some rare ones are worth significantly more. So, is the 1994 penny rare or valuable? The answer is sometimes. For the 1994 penny, there's a chance it could be worth much more than a cent, but only if it has a specific set of characteristics. For example, if you happen to come across a 1994 penny with a rare minting error, such as a double die or a misprint, it could fetch a hefty price at auction. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique finds, and a single rare error penny can be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Some examples of 1994 pennies with errors have been sold for upwards of $500 or more. Not bad for a penny, right? But it's not just about mint errors. The condition of the coin also matters a lot. To determine the value of a coin, one of the most important factors is its condition, which is graded on a scale from 1 to 70. Coins in better condition, like those with fewer scratches, smooth edges, and clear details, tend to be more valuable. For a 1994 penny, if it's in mint condition, like those rated as MS65 or higher, it could be worth several dollars to the right collector. However, the vast majority of 1994 pennies in circulation are not in mint condition, and they're only worth their face value, 1 cent. But, as with all things in life, rarity and condition are key. The more of these coins that are in excellent condition, the more rare and valuable they become over time. So, aside from errors and condition, what else might affect the value of a 1994 penny? Well, if you're a collector, you might know that the sentimental value of a specific penny can sometimes increase based on its historical significance or the year it was minted. For example, if you were born in 1994, you might want to hold on to a 1994 penny as a keepsake. That's a bit more personal, but hey, it adds some value to the right person. So, if you come across a 1994 1-cent coin, here's what you should do. First, take a moment to check the condition. If it's in pristine shape or has any unusual minting errors, you might want to keep it or even have it appraised by a professional. But if it's just a regular penny, don't throw it away. It still holds value as part of the larger history of US currency. Remember, the value of a coin is not always about how much it's worth today. It's about understanding its place in the history of money and its potential to surprise you in the future. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new about the 1994 1-cent coin today. Who knew there was so much hidden value in something so small? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any cool coins you've found or if you've ever discovered something valuable in your pocket change. Until next time, keep on collecting and keep an eye out for those rare finds. It's designed to be informative and engaging for viewers, while encouraging curiosity about numismatics.